Tonight, a 4-2 Mill Valley Jaguar team hosts a 4-0 Olathe East Hawks squad, each with aspirations of a championship trophy and deep runs in the respective playoff brackets. Mill Valley in 5A and Olathe East in 6A. Olathe East has put up no less than 26 points in each of their 4 victories so far this season, while giving up fewer than 11 a game. The Hawks are coming off a big victory against the intra-league rival Shawnee Mission West Vikings by a score of 51-0. The Hawks are led by 20 returning seniors, including star running back Mikhail Fountain. Fountain has rushed for over 600 yards and scored 11 touchdowns on the ground for the Hawks. In addition, 2 receiving touchdowns. On defense, the Hawks have a stout front 3 made up of seniors, a fast linebacking core, and an experienced secondary with plenty of speed and football smarts, and are more than happy to reach out and touch someone. Mill Valley looks to continue building momentum after some early season setbacks. A month ago, star senior quarterback Cooper Marsh went down with a rib injury, but returned to the lineup last week, picking up where he left off to throw for 185 yards plus 3 scores. All-everything utility player Jacob Hartman showed why he's one of the best athletes in the state last week. All Hartman did was step in for the injured Quinn Whitnauer and run for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, leaving the Owls of Olathe West to ask, who was that? This week, Whitnauer returns to the lineup to take his place as the bell cow for the Jags and to enjoy life behind one of the best O-lines in the state. Tonight, will the Hawks of Olathe East, under first-year coach Courtney Porter, continue their Cinderella season and leave with their perfect record intact or inch closer to the first undefeated season in school history? What a story that would be for Coach Porter and his Hawks. Or will it be the Jaguars, making a statement to the rest of the Sunflower League and 5A teams in Kansas that despite some early season setbacks, they are back and ready to defend this title of champion. The last time an unbeaten visitor came into Jaguar Stadium in Western Shawnee, they gave the defending champions their first home loss in nearly a year. That Bentonville squad rose to the challenge and drove back to Arkansas with a victory. The Hawks are hoping to make the bus ride back to Olathe a memorable one, filled with socially distanced high fives and loud music. Folks, we're about to kick off and find out which of these 2 tales we'll see tonight live on 810varsity.com. Sean Brewer, Jeff Broadbent, and David Smith here with you. And waiting on the kickoff. Kicking off for the Hawks is number 39, Alex Gregg. He's a 6-foot junior, 135. Handles their kickoff and occasionally some punting for Olathe East. And we are underway. Short kick is going to be taken by an up back around the 25. He's at the 30, 35, and 40. Pushes his way through and almost up to the 45-yard line of the Jags. Nice return there.
Hunter Gray.
That was by Hunter Gray. And 33. That's where the Jags are going to start 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
Well, Sean, another David. Week. Olathe East 4-0 versus the 4-2 Jaguars.
Got a healthy Cooper Marsh, and it looks like we have Jacob Hartman in the backfield again tonight, getting the start in place of the injured Quinn Whitnauer. Marsh out of the shotgun, wakes a snap from Saxton Hall. Takes a snap, it's a handoff to Hartman, and he's going up the left side, and he's got a little bit of room, picks up about 6 on the play. Didn't quite make it to midfield, but awful close.
That was a nice job. Sorry, Sean.
It's all right, David.
It's a nice job by number 42. Stopped that play in the backfield, but Hartman broke the tackle.
Noah Admundson. He is the outside linebacker, 6'2", 192. He's a junior for the Hawks. 2nd down from the 49-yard line of the Jags. 2nd and about 4 to go. Snap back to Marsh. He's looking to throw. He's got a receiver over the middle, and that's Hartman. He makes the catch all the way down into Hawks territory, down to the 5-yard line. Marsh to Hartman once again.
That was just a flyer route by all 4 receivers. Cooper had a lot of time. Put that ball right on the money.
Mill Valley rushing up. They want to get another play off before the defense gets set. 2 tight end look. Hartman in the backfield. Marsh, shotgun. Waits for the snap.
Double tight.
He's handing it off. He's going to keep it himself, call his number. He's at the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Mill Valley. Well, no word. Correction. Looks like he's going to be down at about the, I don't know, I'm going to say about the half-inch line, David Smith.
That's a good inch. But I think Cooper got in on that one. I think he kind of saw the ball and the knee come down, but the ball was over the goal line. We're going to take a look at the replay.
We're here, 2nd and goal from about the half-inch yard line. Handoff to Hartman. No signal yet.
There you go. Touchdown.
Jaguars think he's in, and he's in. Touchdown, Mill Valley. Touchdown, Jacob Hartman. Hartman picking up where he left off last week against Olathe West in his 3 scores. Scores for the first time tonight for the Jaguars, putting them up 6-0 with 10:30 left in the first quarter.
I didn't see if Wittenauer was warming up with that first team squad before the game, but they're not going to lose anything with Jacob Hartman back there, that's for sure.
On for the extra point is Chris Tennant, typically Mr. Automatic for the Jaguars. Senior kicker. Kick is up. Ooh. And it is good. Kind of a low line drive, but he was able to get it through the uprights, and it is good for a point, which gives us a score of Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 0. 10:30 left in the first quarter. And we will be right back.
Playing for the home team or perfecting your game at home? At Academy, we'll bring the fun to you. Buy online and pick up curbside or in-store and get free shipping on orders over $25.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
I think that's why they're running that.
Back with you here. 10:30 left in the first quarter. Mill Valley strikes first against Olathe East, 7-0, after a long, well, in fact, that was kind of the Jacob Hartman drive there, David.
That's a great way to put it. Hartman with the long pass completion, and then 2 more runs, finds pay dirt.
Kicking off for the Jags.
It's kind of been the Jacob Hartman show for the last 2 weeks, looks like.
It has. Hope he's going to get a raise. Certainly getting a lot of looks from area colleges and universities, as are a lot of the players on both teams tonight. Off a set, Tennant kicks it, and that's not going to be a return. Going to let that one go, and the Hawks are going to start from their own 20, 1st and 10.
Had 2 injuries for the Jaguars. We have Hunter John Sr. out and Cole Knappen Sr. He's done for the season. Not sure what's going on with Hunter Johns, but he is not suited up this evening.
Who is suited up this evening?
The rest of the guys.
That's right.
Other guys.
Guys?
The other guys.
The young men?
Young men.
1st and 10 Hawks from their own 20. 10:30 left in the first quarter. Jags up 7-0. Quarterback for the Hawks. Austin Bergeron.
Got that one a little high.
A little anxious, I think, probably.
Working out the jitters.
You are, David?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Bob?
It's going to make it 2nd down and about 10 to go.
Who's on the camera tonight, Sean?
Well, that would be Jeff Broadbent.
One Jeff Broadbent.
Doing a great job on the camera, as always. Snap back to Bergeron. He wants to head off, and he does.
Colton Jagan.
Hands off to, let's see, that's going to be, I believe that's Burrell Fountain.
Colton Jagan with the big stick there.
Fountain, one of the well, in fact, the bell cow for the Hawks. Run for over 600 yards so far this season. 11 touchdowns. You're looking to get the ball quite a bit this evening. Olathe East is an explosive team on offense, averaging over 25 points a game. 3rd down. And looks like we have a timeout.
The D-backs for the Jaguars are playing up.
Busting out the credit card early. 9:48 left in the first quarter. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 0, and we'll be right back.
Whether we're rising to meet a moment or the moment comes to meet us, we make our mark by showing up for our team. And when we do, we build something special. We become something bigger, more than something that can be defined on a map. We become a community with a shared understanding that when we rise together, we rise higher. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
And we're back with you. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 0, 9:48 left in the first quarter. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw. He lets it go, and he's got a receiver.
Nice catch.
He's got, boy, I tell you what, that 29, that is Justin Fountain, the younger brother of the starting running back, making a circus catch down the sideline.
Are they younger brothers, Sean? Or are they twins? They're both seniors.
Well, one had to be born first, David.
That is true. Good call. I'd like to maybe talk to Mrs. Fountain and find
First
out
and 10.
how accurate that statement was.
Hawks from their own 48-yard line. Bergeron out of the shotgun, waits for the snap. And we have timeout on the field. Might have been a little movement.
I think the Jaguars may have been a little anxious there.
I get a
Jaguars
little
are
anxious
pointing
too.
at the Hawks. Nope. Illegal procedure.
That's going to back them up 5 yards. Going to make it 1st and 15 for the Hawks.
I'll tell you, I think that's going to be a plan for the Hawks tonight is get that quarterback out in the flat. I don't think he's going to have time in the pocket with Ethan Kramer.
First and 15 for the Hawks from their own 43-yard line. Single back set. Man in motion.
That's got to be a penalty there.
Going to keep the ball, looking to turn around the left corner, and he's got nothing. Nice stop there by the front line of the Jaguars. Look at Ethan Kramer in there. Aiden Schaefer. Pete Jansen.
Is that Schaefer? Yeah.
Second and about 14 to go. 8:30 left. First quarter. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 0.
There should have been an illegal shift on that last play, but they let it go ahead and go.
Hawks driving for the first time, making a little progress. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw. He's got a receiver over the middle and just overthrows. That would be number 14, Nick Elliott, 6-foot junior for the Hawks.
Blake Martin there to break that play up.
So we're seeing Olathe East trying to take it to the air a little bit, at least early in the game. Olathe East has been relatively balanced run versus pass throughout the season.
Like I said, I don't think he's going to have much time in that pocket.
Bergeron calling out the play, trips to the near side, single back set. Bergeron takes the snap. He wants to throw. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's got a receiver right over the middle, 40. He's at the 40-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Hawks first down. That's number 14 for the Hawks, Nick Elliott, making another reception.
Does a nice job by the quarterback, staying in the pocket there with pressure, finding his read, finding that tight end wide open in the middle of the field.
Hawks put together a real nice ride to start the game. 8 minutes left, first quarter. Jags 7, Hawks 0. But the Hawks are driving. They are in Mill Valley territory. Starting from about the 40-yard line of the Jags. Bergeron out of the shotgun. Pistol formation. Wants to hand to Fountain, and Fountain does get there. And he's got it out the middle. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hawks. Touchdown, Olathe East.
And both linebackers shot the gaps.
Morrell Fountain.
There was no one there to make the tackle. He had clear sailing.
Olathe East watches Mill Valley march down the field in about 4 plays to pay dirt, and they say, you know what, we can match you too. 7 plays, 80 yards.
Nice block there by the senior offensive lineman Sam Kohlberg.
Extra
6'1",
point
240.
is up, and it is good. 7:35 left in the first quarter, and we have a tie ball game. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 7, and we'll be right back.
Outdoors. It's back to school time, and at Academy, your favorite brands are all in play. Like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Crocs, Puma, and the North Face. Bring on the fun and get out there. Whether you're playing for the home team or perfecting your game at home, at Academy, we'll bring the fun to you. Buy online and pick up curbside or in-store and get free shipping on orders over $25.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
And we're back here at Jaguar Stadium in western Shawnee, Kansas. We got a nice little game starting here. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 7. 7:35 left in the first quarter, and David Smith, I think a lot of people did expect Olathe East to come out here and march down the field quite like that on this Jaguar defense.
No, not really. I mean, 4-0 Hawks came in. That's a nice play by that junior quarterback, Bergeron. Stepped up, made a nice read across the middle, and that...
Waiting for Alex's Greg kickoff. A
Morrell
short kick.
Up back again.
Taking it about the 26. And he's got a little bit of room. Makes it all the way out to the 40. Mill Valley will have it 1st and 10 from their own 40.
Hunter Gray again with the short kick. Defensive back.
Relatively good field position.
See if Jacob Hartman decides to share the ball with someone else this drive.
Twins to the near side. Single back set. Marsh waits for the snap. Hands it off to Hartman. This time he's going to the right side. And he's tied up there. Maybe he got a half a yard out of that. Maybe one, but it looks like they're going to give him a pretty favorable spot on that.
They're going to give him 2.
It's going to bring up 2nd and about 8.
Jags trying to hurry things up a little bit.
Beautiful evening out here in Shawnee.
Little nip in the air, Sean.
55 degrees, just how I like it.
I got 54.
Happy birthday.
Who's keeping count?
Marsh waits for the snap. He wants to throw. He's looking over the middle, and he's going to scramble. He's under pressure, and he is going to be pushed out at around the 50-yard line. Good pursuit by Joel Din.
Joe Zinn.
Inside. Excuse me, Joel Zinn.
Joe Zinn. Inside
Part of the
linebacker.
Zinn family. Good young man. He's a junior, 5'6", 180.
Third-year junior.
Third-year junior. Thanks for the correction there.
It's a nice little pickup, 3rd and short. Good coverage by the D-backs of Olathe East.
6:48 left in the first quarter. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 7. Marsh takes a snap, another handoff to Hartman. He's got enough for a first down and into Hawk territory all the way down to about the 45-yard line of Olathe East. Hartman with another nice run.
Okay, nice block there by the tight end, Jared Napoli for the Jaguars. Sealed that defensive end off. Gave Hartman the room to make the first down.
Hartman, he's got 3 attempts for about 10 yards and a touchdown so far tonight. Snap back to Marsh. Another handoff to Hartman, and boys, he stuffed right up the middle.
Ryan Shear
And Noah Amundsen, junior linebacker for the Hawks.
came untouched to make that tackle.
Like they know exactly what's going to be called by the Jags. Looks like they've done their work in the film room this week. First-year coach Courtney Porter for the Hawks hasn't lost a game as long as he's been head coach for the Hawks. 2nd down, snap back to Marsh. Another handoff to Hartman up the right side. He makes it out to about the 40. It's going to bring up a short 3rd and about 4.5, 5.
Not sure how well that ankle healed up for Quinn. He's standing down on the sidelines, nowhere close to the coaches. So I think we're going to have Hartman the rest of the night.
3rd down, 4. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Marsh looks to the sideline for the play. Trips to the far side. Jags moving right to left, south to north. And looks like they're going to call a timeout. Timeout, Mill Valley.
Yeah, Olathe East had 5 in the box there. I don't think Mill Valley liked what they saw there.
5:07 left in the first quarter, and we will be right back.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's back to school time, and at Academy, your favorite brands are all in play. Like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Crocs, Puma, and the North Face. Bring on the fun and get out there. Whether you're playing for the home team or perfecting your game at home, at Academy, we'll bring the fun to you. Buy online and pick up curbside or in-store and get free shipping on orders over $25.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
My wife's
Olathe East 7, Mill Valley 7, all tied up. 5:07 left in the first quarter after a Mill Valley timeout. Both teams calling timeout relatively early here in the first half. Jags facing about a 3rd and 5.
Kind of wonder if this is 4 down territory, being on the other side of the 50. They're counting on 3rd and 5.
Going to go to a 2 tight end look. Morris, as usual, out of the shotgun. Hartman, single back set. Single receiver, both sides. Marsh waits for the snap. Olathe showing blitz. Handoff to Hartman. He wants some room on the left-hand side. He's able to get there and gains about 4 on the play. Not enough for a first down. But as David, as you said, this might be 4th down territory.
Right quarterback came up and finished that play off.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Jags.
Try to
4th and about 1.
Probably
Trips to the far side.
That's
Marsh, empty backfield.
15
Waits
on the
for
play
the snap. Twins to the near side. Olathe East showing blitz, and they're coming. And we got looks like an incomplete pass.
Pressure on the quarterback.
Some real nice pressure by the Hawks.
It's Ryan Shear again.
And Cooper Marsh had to get rid of that thing. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Olathe East.
I tell you, Olathe East is pressing up really tough with that. The linebackers, defensive end, are containing Hartman. Hartman got outside a couple times last week. And so far, he can't make it around the corner there.
1st and 10 Hawks from their own 37-yard line. All tied up at 7. 4:27 left in the first quarter. Olathe East on their second drive of the night. First one ended up in 7 off of a McHale Fountain run up the middle. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw again. Moves out of the pocket, and he's got a receiver. He's got a receiver over the middle and around the 35-yard line of Mill Valley. 21. That is Joe Zinn.
Nice job by the quarterback again, stepping up in the pocket. Pressure coming from outside. Steps up there nice and hits a pretty well-covered receiver there.
Hawks making no trouble of the Jaguar defense. Already in Mill Valley territory, 1st and 10. Bergeron, the pistol, wants to hand off. Now he's going to keep it up the middle, and he's got a couple of yard gain. I'd say give him about 5.
I'll tell you what, he's running with a little chip on his shoulder. He's lowering his shoulder, and he's not being pushed back when he gets tackled. Austin Bergeron.
Ball spot at the 33-yard line in Mill Valley. Mill Valley defense trying to catch their footing here, trying to slow down the Hawks. 2nd and 6. Receiver in motion. And a handoff now. We're going to have Bergeron keeping it over the left side. He's got another nice little gain. Looks like he picked up almost 4 yards on that. It's going to bring up a short third down for the Hawks.
Colton Jagan with a tackle there. 91 for the Jaguars. Cody Moore tried to catch the quarterback. Came from the left end. Cody Moore replacing Cole Nappin.
3rd and 1 from the Mill Valley 27-yard line. Twins to the near side. Single back set. Snap to Bergeron. He's going to keep it. He wants to get the first down himself, and he's willing himself forward, and I believe they're going to give it to him.
It's like he's going to be short.
Well,
clock's still going.
Like
I think it's going to be 4th and short, Sean. Maybe 2 inches?
2 inches this time.
2 inches. We're going to give him 4th and about 6.
4th and short for the Hawks. Deep into Mill Valley territory. And it's going to be quarterback keeper. It's going to be awful close, but first
like he got it.
There it is. There's the sign. First down, Olathe East.
Nice job. Just follow those 2 big offensive linemen on the right side. Dove over.
Hawks are wasted no time up to the line of scrimmage. Receiver snap back to Bergeron. Fakes. He wants to throw. Throws it out down the right side and kind of throws it up for grabs. Pass was incomplete. Didn't quite get it out to the receiver. Great coverage on that play by the Jags.
Jaguar D-back wasn't fooled there. He tried the double move. Pumped by Bergeron. Good coverage by the D-backs for the Jaguars.
Less than 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. 7-all, Hawks and Jags. 2nd down and 10. Hawks deep into Mill Valley territory. Looking to make it 2 for 2 on their drives if they can get into the end zone. And it looks like the Hawks did pretty much what Mill Valley likes to do and
got 3 5 yards.
Off sides.
It was Pete Jansen and Aiden.
A little bit anxious to make a play. It's going to make it a more manageable 2nd and 5. Mill Valley with a 3-man front. Linebacker's playing a little bit off. Snap back, hands it off to Fountain. Gains about 4 yards over the left side.
Just short.
Fountain loves to run to the left side. Or up the middle, at least.
Tackle on the play by Drew Powers, 22 for the Jaguars.
Name familiar with our listeners. The Mill Valley sideline. 1:29 left in the first quarter, 7-all. Olathe East driving deep in Jaguar territory. 3rd and short. Handoff to Fountain again. To the left side. That's going to be close. I don't know that he got it, David Smith.
Looks like the line judge is coming up there marking him short. Clock's still running, so it must be 4th down.
Like to run that quarterback sneak right over the big offensive line. Center gets a good push. Don't be surprised that he runs something like that this time.
Ran that play over Ethan Kramer's side.
54 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-all here at Mill Valley High School. And
he got pushed back.
He got pushed back, but I tell you what, that second effort might have just gotten it done for him. No sign yet, and now they're going to give it to him.
He met a wall. Second effort got the first down.
Great determined run by quarterback Austin Bergeron.
Just a tough kid.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line of the Jags. Olathe East looking to score again.
That's
Bergeron out of the eye. He wants to throw. Yeah, he's going to take it himself up the middle. He's got a gain of about 5 yards. 10 seconds left, and it looks like they're probably going to let this one go. And that's where we're going to end the first quarter. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 7. So far this quarter, David Smith, we've seen a lot of slobber knocking on the field.
Tell you what, I didn't expect the Jaguars' defensive line. I mean, they're putting good pressure on this quarterback, but he's stepping right up in the pocket. They ran him out a couple times to the flat. does well when he throws on the run, and he's had pressure. Jaguar defensive line just can't get to him.
But what we can get to is a message from one of our sponsors, and this is Children's Mercy Hospital.
Nice.
We'll be right back.
Very nice.
No matter what your goals are, competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
And we're back here at Jaguar Stadium in Shawnee, Kansas. Start of the second quarter, where we got a tie ball game, but Olathe East is driving deep into Mill Valley territory. Thanks for joining us live here on A10Varsity.com. Sean Brewer, David Smith, Jeff Broadbent. Glad you're joining us this evening. Olathe East has second and about 5 to go from the 10 of Mill Valley.
Up the
Hands
middle.
off to Fountain up the middle. Looks like he's got a nice gain of about 4. It's going to bring up a third down and about 5.
Two linebackers, Jagan and Harvey, on the stop there.
$11:40 left in the first quarter.
Third and 2.5, 3 yards.
Third down for the Hawks. David, like you said, this is probably fourth down territory. Should it get to that point. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw again, and he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by the Jags. That's going to be a whole gaggle of Jags. We've got
Ethan
Chicken
Kramer.
in there.
Ethan Kramer.
We've
Pete
got
Jansen.
Ethan Kramer in there. We got Pete Jansen in there.
A host of Jaguars on that sack. It's like the kicking team's coming on, Sean.
Fourth and about 10 to go. Olathe East bringing in the kick team.
About a 32-yarder. He had plenty of leg in warm-ups.
Snap ball is a little bit low. Kick is up, and it is good. Line drive kick. It splits the uprights. Nice kick by Alex Gregg.
Alex Gregg.
And that puts Olathe East up by 3.
It was a good job by the holder. That snap was high. He got that ball down quick, and Gregg did a nice job following through, putting that ball through the uprights. Wasn't sure it had the leg, but it got there.
$10:39 left in the second quarter. We got a nice game for you here. A10Varsity.com, Mill Valley versus Olathe East. David Smith, so far, we've seen a lot of excitement. Points not necessarily commensurate with the excitement, but we've had a lot of big plays. And I'll tell you what, both sides of the ball, they're here ready to play.
I'm really impressed with this junior quarterback for Olathe East. He's had a lot of pressure put on him, and he's only missed on his first pass of the night. After that, he's been perfect. A lot of pressure put on the front four.
So
Jaguar defensive line.
Wait, Alex Gregg's kickoff. Nice kick. Looks like it's going to be taken by Hartman at around odd. That's going to be Kendrick Jones at the 10. He's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. One man to beat. He's at the 50. He's at midfield. And he's finally drug out of bounds. Nice return. Kendrick Jones for the Jags.
Well, Joey Groom stuck with it and pushed him out of bounds there. Nice spin move by Hunter. Kendrick Jones, my bad.
Pushed out of bounds by Nick Carlson. So the Jags with great field position to start their third drive of the evening. Going to be 1st and 10 Jags from the 47-yard line of the Hawks. Cooper Marsh waits for the snap. Jacob Hartman in the backfield. Twins to the far side. Hartman comes up in the pistol, and he takes a handoff against the left side. Nice gain off the left side. Gain of about 7 on that run.
Did a nice job to spot his lineman there.
Jacob Hartman already with 8 rushes, 30 yards on the night, and a touchdown.
Sam Heck cleared that way. Senior offensive lineman.
10 minutes left in the second quarter. Mill Valley 7, Olathe East 10. Cooper Marsh takes a snap. He wants to throw. He's got a receiver. Down the left side, Kendrick Jones doing it all on this possession.
Okay, Marsh put that ball right on the spot.
Jones with a nice run back and a nice reception right here. Jags hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. Single back set. Twins to the near side. Left to right. Hand off to Hartman over the right side. Turns on a little bit of that speed. Gains of about 3 yards. Going to bring up second at about 7.
Tell you one thing I have noticed tonight, Sean. There's been no laundry on the field. A couple penalties with illegal procedure and offsides, but no holding calls like we've seen the last couple weeks.
Both teams cleaning it up a little bit. Good coaching on both sides. Marsh waits for the snap. Hands it off to Hartman. No, he's going to keep it himself. Calls his own number. And he is just shy of the first down. Gain of about 7. That's going to bring up third and, what do you want to call it, about a yard?
Looks like about... New Valley fans aren't really happy with that spot either. It's about...
Third and short for the Jags. Deep into the Hawks territory. Twins to the near side. Single back set. Marsh takes the snap, and he's under pressure, but he's able to get away. Marsh wants to throw, and he throws it out of bounds. Great job by the Jaguar quarterback to get out of a little bit of trouble.
He didn't really have anybody open downfield. He just got let that one go.
Great pressure on the play by Jackson Avina, 5'11" senior.
Chris Tennant for a 35-yard field goal here. 8:33 left. Second quarter.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 25. Low snap. Kick is up. It's got plenty of length. And it is good.
Wow. Nice job by Cooper Marsh getting that snap. Snap rolled back to him, got the ball down. Tennant followed through with a nice kick.
And just like that, back to a tie score. 10-all here at Jaguar Stadium with 8:27 left in the second quarter.
I'm watching the replay of that last play. Cooper Marsh was under pressure. They're shooting a linebacker, and there's some of the defensive linemen that are being double teamed. So Jaguars are going to have to make an adjustment on that. Marsh is going to need more time back there.
Well, David, how are you watching that replay?
Oh, we have a slight delay, Sean, because of...
what do you got dialed up there on that fancy-dancy iPad?
That's a 2002 model.
I think what you meant to say is a10varsity.com.
a10varsity.com.
You're exactly right.
Hooked us up with some of the finest equipment that Sean's money could buy.
That's exactly right. Only the best when you're here in the booth.
When you get paid like we are.
You're getting paid?
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, apparently so. I'll talk to management on this one.
You
Going
are.
off back to the mothership here.
Don't mention my name.
8:27 left in the second quarter. Tie ball game, 10-all. We wait for the kickoff after the Chris Tennant field goal to tie things up. Tennant starts at his own 30. Kick is up. Line drive kick. It's going to kind of skirt through the end zone.
You can get that one up in the air very
It'll
much.
be a touchback. Jags are going to start, the Hawks are going to start from the Jaguar 20. from their own 20.
Their own 20,
You know what?
yes.
They're just going to start at the 20.
Let's start at the 20 and see what happens.
They're going to try to go to the Jags 20 and then some.
Let's see what happens.
And if the first 2 drives are any indication, they're probably
We'll probably end up there.
probably have a good chance.
No.
They're saying there's a chance.
See, there's a chance.
Junior quarterback Austin Bergeron waits for the snap. Morel Fountain
Try to get outside Pete Jansen there.
the outside, but Pete Jansen says, not today. Runs him out of bounds, and in fact, it's probably going to be a loss of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Ball spotted at just shy of the 18-yard line of the Hawks.
Pushed it back. Lost it, too.
Mill Valley crowd getting into it a little bit. Excited. It's homecoming night here for the Jaguars. Bergeron takes the snap, hands off to Fountain. He wants to go up the middle. He does go up the middle for about a half a yard. Maybe we'll give him 1 on that carry. It looked like Mill Valley did a great job of butting up the middle there.
Colton Jagan with the stop there. Actually shut off the blocker. Had 2 guys on him, but still made the tackle. Tough kid. Got to figure something sprung out here, Sean.
Something spry? Is that what you said? Something
sprint out.
spry? Like a spry old man?
Can't imagine he's going to
What
stay
do
in
you
the pocket
call it?
here. Calling for a sprint
Man in
out.
motion. Bergeron waits for the snap. He wants to throw, and he's under some
Just
heat,
getting
and
buried.
he's down again. We've got a hole. Let's see. We've got Aiden Schaefer.
Aiden
We've got
Schaefer. Cole Cooper.
Raymer. Got half the defense in there on that sack. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Hawks. And out comes the punt team.
Yeah, they just crashed the inside of that line there. He had nowhere to step up, make that throw.
Back deep for Mill Valley. Kendrick Jones and Jacob Hartman.
Boy, Aiden Schaefer just threw his man out of there, put great pressure on the quarterback.
And the punt is off, and it's going to be fielded by Jones at the 50. And he's going to be brought down right around his own 49-yard line. Tough young man fielding that punt, wanting to get a little bit of something out of there. Ryan Shire on the coverage. Real nice coverage by Shire. 6:45 left in the first half. Mill Valley 10, Olathe East 10.
It's a pretty good field position. That's the one thing Mill Valley's had. Decent field position on every possession.
1st and 10, Mill Valley. As David Smith said, starting in the Hawk territory once again.
Swing pass.
Marsh.
Watch for second pass.
Out to Hartman. He's got a little room, 45, and he's brought down from behind. And we do have some yellow on the field.
I don't know if he's going to call holding on that wide receiver on that right side. We're trying to get Hartman out there. Looks like it's going to go against the Jags. Trying to get Hartman to the outside, and a little swing pass there. Good pursuit by Olathe East.
That'll be 1st down for the Jags.
They're going to call holding on Napoli there, the tight end that was kind of coming around the lead block for Jacob Hartman.
Holding on Nappin.
87.
Cole Nappin?
No, holding on Napoli.
The young man, Cole Nappin, is
Cole Nappin is
walking
injured.
to the sidelines.
I'm going to go with number 87, Jared Napoli. That's a
1st and 17 for the Jags. Marsh takes a snap. Looking for a
Nice.
receiver. He's got Hartman right over the middle. 50, 45, 40. Stretches to it. I tell you what, he's awful close to a 1st down. He'll probably be about a yard short. Going to go from 1st and 17 to 2nd and about 1 for the Jags.
It's a nice job by Kramer there, blocking downfield.
Handoff on the left side again.
He's gone.
And what a fake. Cooper Marsh, 10, 15. 5, touchdown, Mill Valley. Cooper Marsh.
I'm not sure what the
Called his own number right up the middle.
Not sure what happened there, but the back judge threw a flag as he crossed the end zone. I have no idea what this could be. None.
Well, I think he had everybody fooled on that play. Great fake, patient fake there by Cooper Marsh.
Had one man to beat on that outside. And
got a little bit of conference now by the officials.
I don't know if they thought maybe, well,
what do you think there, David?
I don't know if he tried to trip Cooper on the way in, but he didn't trip him. Here we go. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Well, he's calling it because I guess he jumped into the end zone.
Once again.
Really have no idea there.
We are a little bit shy of Halloween, but the boos are out tonight, David Smith.
Yeah, let's go with
Tennett's
boos.
kick is up, and it is good.
So they're going to take it 15 yards back on the kickoff. Mick Schaefer letting the referee know that he's his hero, but I don't believe that to be true.
17-10 Mill Valley, 5:45 left in the second quarter. Following a Cooper Marsh keeper up the middle for Mill Valley.
Appleby was down talking to the line judge trying to get an explanation on that call. Short conversation.
He's probably satisfied that the score stayed on the board.
That's a big thing. Tennett's going to have his work cut out for him here, 15 yards deeper.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line of the Jags following the penalty. Chris Tennant, Kansas State commit, one of the best kickers in the nation, about to show off his leg. And the Hawks are giving Mr. Tennant enough respect. Their deep men looks like they have their heels planted around the 11, 12-yard line of the Hawks.
This is something we don't normally see. Here's an actual coverage on this Tennant kickoff.
Tennant's kick. It's up, and it's a nice high kick. It's going to be taking it around the 15, 20-yard line by the Hawks, and all the way out to the 35 on the return. That was
Dalton Harvey on the tackle, number 8.
Dalton Harvey on the tackle. Not sure who had the return, but it might have been Bibbs for the Hawks. Hawks starting off in decent field position.
This has been their best field position of the night.
Ball spotted at their own 35-yard line. 5:40 to go in the second quarter. Hawks down by 7.
Fans are still a little upset about that unsportsmanlike conduct.
You are?
No, the Mill Valley fans, Sean. I'm actually impartial.
All right, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Color commentator for both teams.
Bergeron waits for the snap. He wants to throw, and he's in some trouble, and he's able to get it off. And a nice catch over on the far side. That is a very athletic number. Is that number 2 or is that number 4?
Number
David
2.
Smith?
Number 2.
That's number 2. That would be Morrell Fountain out of the backfield.
I'll tell you, that's 2 plays in a row. Aiden Schaefer has thrown away his man and put great pressure on the quarterback. Bergeron, the Tim Tebow-esque pass there.
Tebow-esque.
Tim Tebow-esque. That means like Tim
Second
Tebow.
and about 4. Let's call it 3.
Option.
Bergeron keeps it himself. Tries to get just a little more up the middle. And it looks like they're going to mark him just shy of the first down marker.
One guy says third down, the other guy says first down, so I think they're going to take a look at it.
Maybe they'll split the difference and call
They're
it.
giving them the first down. Clock should
All right.
stop. There we go.
With the ball spotted just shy of the Hawks, 45.
They're going to go ahead and move the chains.
Chain gang is active over on the far side. 4:52 left in the first half. Mill Valley 17, Olathe East 10.
My sister was on a chain gang. Different chain gang.
When did she get parole?
Yeah. Not quite
Bergeron
yet.
waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off to Fountain at the middle. And he's got about 6 on the play. Stopped by about 11 defenders.
They're going to give him a favorable spot there with a 7-yard gain.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Bring up second, about 4. Olathe East. Impressive on their drive so far tonight. Methodical, taking their time. Well-coached team. Bergeron and out of the shotgun and wants to throw. And he's under attack in the backfield. Once again, Ethan Kramer.
Tell you what, it was like there was nobody in front of Kramer, like he got a free shot at the quarterback. Bergeron had no time to throw. No time.
Kramer and a little bit of help from Pete Jansen on the right side.
Kramer's a state champion wrestler, right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
I think you
Couple
are
time-
right.
couple times?
That's exactly right. 3rd and 10 for the Hawks from their own 45-yard line. Bergeron, Fountain in the backfield, twins to the near side. Man in motion. And we got a blitz coming from the Jags. And again, bring him down. That's going to be number 16, Pete Jansen, once again, with a quarterback sack. Mill Valley bringing the heat.
He just has no time to throw. They're just crashing down. The middle's closing up on him. Aiden Schaefer doing a great job of keeping that middle plugged up. This quarterback can't get through the middle and make those passes like he was in the first quarter. Super job by the D-line.
2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Olathe East in punt formation. Punter standing at his own 30. Hartman and Jones back deep for the Jags. Punt is off. Nice punt. It's going to be fielded by Hartman at around the 20. He's at the 25 and the 30. And he's going to work his way out to just shy of the 35, which is where the Jags are going to have it, 1st and 10. Little extracurricular activities, and out comes, and Coach Appleby is absolutely not happy about something.
I think that's going to...
And I don't think he was unhappy with the call. I think he was unhappy with why the flag was thrown. Given one of his players a little bit of a little teaching moment, I believe.
Yep.
It's going to back up Mill Valley. So
It's going to be
sorry, David.
unsportsmanlike conduct. I believe it was a verbal. Referee didn't like.
You know what? Words hurt. All right.
Well, frankly, sports fans, he used that term that you just can't use in sports.
Yeah, and Coach Appleby is looking to bend someone's ear to have a nice conversation with him. 1st and 10, Mill Valley from their own 20.
They might.
Familiar starting territory for the Jags.
I believe they still have 2 timeouts, 2:31 left in the half.
Single back set, Hartman to the backfield. Trips to the far side.
Clock shouldn't be going.
Yeah, the clock was running. Marsh has a receiver. Looking for Jones on the outside. And we had a little more extracurriculars. Jones with a little bit of a love tap, well beyond the end of the play. And as we wait for an official ruling, it's probably going to be another unsportsmanlike.
What's on the Jags? That's going to push them back to the 10-yard line. And I think that's going to be a dead ball foul, so it's still going to be 2nd down. They're not going to get that 1st down over.
You know what, David? I think this one might be going the other way.
Oh.
I believe Kendrick Jones, after he tried to make that reception, was greeted by a player on the other team. Not exactly offering a hand
I
up.
see. There may have been a little acting there on Mr. Jones after I watched the replay, but it is going to be 15 yards for the Jaguars.
So after trading unsportsmanlike penalties, pretty much right where we started, back on the 35-yard line, where the Jaguars are going to have it 1st and 10.
Clock should not start here. The game clock should not start. Let's see what happens here.
And looks like the
I think
officials are having a little bit of a conference with both teams.
Kind of a come to Jesus moment, maybe.
Might be. Looks familiar. Flashbacks of my fourth wife, but 2:17 left in the first half. Jaguars 1st and 10 from their own 35. Cooper Marsh takes a snap, wants to throw. Now he's going to scramble, and he's got some room. And he's just tripped up at the 40. Gain of about 5 on the play. What a nice play by the Olathe East defender.
35 Joe Zen. I'll tell you what, he doesn't make that tackle. Cooper's got a lot of room to run. Super tackle. Open field tackle by.
2nd and 5. Clock is running. Both teams a couple of timeouts yet. Marsh takes a snap. He's got a receiver, and in and out of the hands of Kendrick Jones. I think he was thinking about turning that into a nice gain before he had it secured in his hands.
Yeah, turned up the field a little bit quick there. Stops the clock. 1:50 to go. Both teams with 2 timeouts left.
1:50 left in the second quarter. Jags trying to get another score before the end of the half. Up by 7, 17-10. Marsh waits for the snap. Hartman in the backfield with him. Twins to the near side, twins to the far side. And it looks like Coach Appleby's going to call a timeout and use one of the 2 that he has left. With 1:50 left in the first half, Mill Valley 17, Olathe East 10. And we're going to keep it right here, David Smith.
Tell you what, an incomplete pass. They had the full time on the play clock to get a playoff, and they couldn't get it off. I had to waste a timeout there. Let's see if that costs the Jaguars. 3rd and 5. It's kind of a big down and distance. You'd like to keep the drive going, not give the ball back to Olathe East. I believe Olathe East gets the ball in the second half.
Jeff Broadbent trying out the new camera zoom that we have this evening. Thanks to one of our sponsors at Stone Creek Custom Homes in Shawnee, Kansas.
I know that company. Nice lady.
Her husband's kind of a nut job. But
nut
3rd
job.
and 5 for the Jags. Staggered set. Marsh takes a snap. He's got a receiver, and that's Hartman right over the middle. He's at the 40, and he wants to turn just shy of the 40-yard line. Enough for a first down, certainly. Zayden Marroquin, of course. Apologies to the Marroquin family. 1:35 left.
He's got a guy open.
Throw again. He's got Hartman wide open. 5. Touchdown, Mill Valley. Jacob Hartman for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Puts the Jags up by 2 scores.
Okay, Justin Fountain had him covered, and then for some reason just tried to cut the route, and Cooper saw it and just kind of laid it up over his head for a nice score.
23-10 Mill Valley. 1:31 left in the first half. Waiting for the extra point attempt by Chris Tennant. Another well-structured drive for Mill Valley. Tennant's kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. That's going to make it 24-10 Mill Valley over Olathe East. And we will be right back on E10Varsity.com.
Whether we're rising to meet a moment or the moment comes to meet us, we make our mark by showing up for our team. And when we do, we build something special. we become something bigger, more than something that can be defined on a map. We become a community with a shared understanding that when we rise together, we rise higher. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City. Whether we're rising to meet
And back with you here at Jaguar Stadium, Mill Valley High School in Shawnee, Kansas. 1:31 left in the first half, where Mill Valley is leading by 14 now after the Jacob Hartman reception and his second touchdown of the evening. Puts the Jags on top by a couple of scores. Tennant kicking off from his own 40. A little bit more manageable for him. Nice kick. It's up, and that will not be returned. Just about kicked it into the Jaguars' mouth.
A minute 31 left, 2 timeouts. Olathe East would like to put some points on the board before half. They do get the ball to start the second half. Austin Bergeron. Good job in the first quarter, passing the ball over the middle. That middle has been shut down by the defensive front of Mill Valley.
1:31 left to go in the second quarter. Mill Valley 24, Olathe East 10. Olathe East 1st and 10 from their own 20. Trying to get something going to end the first half. Bergeron takes it. He wants to make a pass. It is incomplete. Just out of the hands of number 34, Devin Wilmore, for the Hawks. 6'3" senior.
Pressure once again by Pete Jansen. Had to get rid of that ball a little quicker than he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball at their own 20-yard line for the Hawks. Down by 14. Bergeron and Fountain in the backfield. Trips to the far side. And he's under more pressure. Bergeron scrambles out to the right side. He's got a receiver down the sideline. Throws it out of bounds. Great pressure by Pete Jansen and Ethan Kramer chasing down the QB.
Okay, with the middle has just been clogged up. He's trying to sprint out right, sprint out left. Jansen did a good job putting a lot of pressure. Had to throw that ball out of bounds. So with minute 19 left, Jaguars still got a timeout. You see Olathe East try to run the ball here.
3rd down for the Hawks. Their own 20-yard line. As David Smith said, 1:19 left in the first half. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw. He's got a receiver over the middle. And I believe the receiver wasn't quite expecting it that quickly. Devin Wilmore again.
Well, he just had to get rid of that ball. He's been so used to getting rid of the ball in a hurry, and I don't think
there's such a thing as a coverage sack. That might have been a rush incompletion. Thanks for covering your mouth there.
Excuse me. I'm trying to practice safe social distancing.
And as you said, David, Mill Valley has 1 timeout left. It's 1:16 left in the first half. Olathe East is punting.
Should have good field position.
Looks like it's going to take a little bit of a Olathe East roll. And it is. It's going to be spotted at around the 37-yard line of the Hawks. 1st and 10, Mill Valley. 1 minute, 4 seconds left in the first half. Mill Valley leading 24-10. And it looks like we have number 1, Quinn Wittenauer. At least he's part of the huddle right now, whether or not he...
Yeah, you just check it and see what the play is going to be. You got to figure about the what? For Tennant, 35-yard line's a spot they want to try to get to maybe try a long field goal?
Well, they're at the 37-yard line, David, and that might be the longest field goal in high school history anywhere in the world.
About the other 35.
If they get to the other side of the field, certainly. Marsh with the snap. And he passes. He's got someone over the middle. It looks like that is Kendrick Jones. Reception just shy of the 50-yard line. Enough for a first down. 57 seconds left in the first half.
Stop the clock. We're moving into chains. Tell you what, they're only bringing 3. Cooper's got all day to throw.
Clock's moving, 53, 52 seconds. Marsh takes the snap. He's got Jared Napoli over the right side. Makes the reception and a couple of yards after the catch. And out of bounds.
Nice job. You can see he was trying to get out of bounds.
Heads-up play by the junior.
Clock stops, 44 seconds. 2nd and 1.5.
Mill Valley trips to the far side. Cooper Marsh, Jacob Hartman in the backfield. Marsh takes the snap, looks over the middle, and he's got a receiver. It's Hartman down the sideline. Just overthrown.
I'll tell you what, I bet Jacob Hartman would like to have that one back.
I think Cooper Marsh would probably like to have that one back.
I think Jacob Hartman lays out for that. That's about a 30-yard gain.
Well, Jacob Hartman has some long arms, but I think he'd have to have about 10-foot arms on that.
Sean, I understand.
David.
I'm going to watch the replay on that, and you called him before the game started Mr. Everything. So
sure, right.
Maybe I expect a little too much out of Jacob Hartman.
39 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 2 for the Jags. They're in Hawks territory. Ball spotted at the 41. Marsh takes a snap. He's got a receiver, Kendrick Jones, over the left side, and he is out of bounds. First down, Jaguars.
Just a nice route by Jones. Got enough yardage for the first down and got himself out of bounds. I believe the Jaguars are at the 35-yard line, Sean. Kind of what I was talking about maybe for a Chris Tennant field goal.
Well, there's 33 seconds left in the first half, and it is first down, so I just don't see him bringing out the kick team.
I like that.
David Smith.
I like
hey, you know what?
I like to kick on first down, Sean.
This, yeah, I guess, yeah, in case you have a bad snap. Let's see, we got an empty backfield. Marsh takes the snap. He's got receivers everywhere. He's under a little bit of pressure, but he's going to keep it, and he's going to run out of bounds. Gain of about 6 on the play. Good pressure by the Hawks that time by Ty Harrell and Andrew Cox for the Hawks. It's going to make it 2nd and about 4. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line of the Hawks.
28
Single
seconds.
back set. Marsh looks to throw. He's got a receiver over the middle and in and out of the hands of
Kendrick Jones.
Kendrick Jones.
Well, it's the second time that's hit him in a good spot.
And teachable moment.
Teachable moment. I have a lot of those teachable moments. Senior moments, too. Yeah.
Story of my life, too. 24 seconds left in the first half. Mill Valley 24, Olathe East 10. Mill Valley driving. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of Olathe East.
They get a 46-yarder from here for Tennant.
Marsh waits for the snap. Hartman over the middle, and he's got a receiver just out of the outstretched hands of, was that Mr. Hartman?
That's 4th and 4 now.
Time. David, he laid out there, but didn't see his 10-foot arms doing any magic.
Yeah, Jacob gave it a great effort. Never questioning Hartman's effort, never.
4th and 4 for the Jags. I'm going to talk this one over a little bit. 18 seconds left in the first half. Mill Valley 24, Olathe East 10. Ball is at the 29-yard line of Olathe East. But I am not seeing the All-American kicker out on the field, Chris Tennant.
Probably.
How about you, field goal man?
No, I don't see him.
Would 4th down be a good time to kick? Would 4th down be a good time to kick?
It would be a great time to kick, Sean.
Go.
But I believe. Sorry about that. I was watching the replay of that last play. I don't know. I don't think I would have wasted a time out there. I think I would have maybe got up to the line. They may try to draw them off sides here. They get a first down. The clock will stop.
18 seconds left in the first half.
Not sure if that's going to be enough time to.
24-10 Mill Valley. Ball's on the Hawks' 29-yard line.
You know what I'd like to see here, Sean, is a first down by the Jaguars, and Tennant kicks a field goal on that first down.
A field goal again.
I like field
You
goals.
speak as though you're related to this kicker for Mill Valley.
Well, he's
See your son, David.
he's a nephew on my wife's side. So.
Nephew on your wife's side.
Yeah.
Which wife?
The present
Good one?
wife. The present wife.
Okay.
So
All right, 4th down, 4 to go for the Jags. 18 seconds left, 24-10 Mill Valley.
Marsh going to call his own number here, it looks like.
Marsh, empty backfield, trips to the near side, twins to the far. Getting the call from the sideline. Marsh, 4 yards deep, takes the snap. He's got a receiver, and he's got Napoli up the sideline. And he is drug out of bounds at around the 16-yard line.
Once again, a heads-up play by Napoli. Picked up enough yardage for the first down and got out of bounds.
Smartly, for the second time on this series, able to get out of bounds, saving that precious time for Mill Valley.
It's a 12 seconds. They've got to either go for the end zone here.
Marsh takes the snap. He's looking. He's got a receiver up the middle, and that's Jones.
That's going to be enough for a first down.
4, 3, 2.
They're going to have to get on the ball and spike it.
And are they going to give him a first down? I believe they. Well,
Not sure if they call it. Did Mill Valley have that? Was Olathe East? Olathe East must have took that
Olathe
timeout
East.
previously. Okay. Jeff Broadbent spotting that for us. Sorry. You at home.
Broadbent not only handling the camera duties tonight, but also spotting and keeping us in check. If anybody gets a raise, it ought to be Broadbent.
Oh, he gets paid well, too.
He gets paid?
He gets paid well, too. I don't see the kicker going. Oh, I'm sorry. It's first and goal.
Well, like
First
you said
down,
earlier,
and the
might as well
kicker
kick on
is
first
coming
down,
in.
right?
We're going to go ahead and kick on first down, Sean. Was that last week? Blind squirrel?
Blind squirrel?
Finds an acorn once in a while?
Oh, yeah, even a blind squirrel finds
Sure,
a nut once in
sure.
a while. No offense, David.
Got an acorn tree out
And
front.
the ball's going to be spotted around the 12-yard line. Tennant sets up for the kick. Plenty of leg. It's up, and it is good. And that's going to do it for the first half, where we have Mill Valley leading by 17 over Olathe East, 27-10. David, quite an interesting first half. What started out is both teams kind of trading blows. Ended up with one team up by 17.
I definitely didn't expect that after the first quarter. Olathe East came out, and the quarterback made some athletic plays, got the ball out to his receivers, but right now he's having a hard time getting the ball off.
And speaking of off, we're going to be off of the air for a little while we share some words from sponsors. And we will be back. One special mention tonight is homecoming night for the Jaguars, which probably means a little bit of a longer halftime. Not sure what kind of a show we're going to have, but
I believe we're 20 minutes in this halftime instead of the normal 15.
20 seems about right.
20, 21, whatever it takes.
We're going to leave it right here just for a second. And there it is. We will be back in 20 minutes. In fact, we'll be back in just under 20 minutes. Right here on 810varsity.com, where Mill Valley is leading 27-10 over Olathe East.
will major in social sciences or culinary arts. Congratulations, Jenna, on your Homecoming Queen nomination.
Our fourth King candidate is Kyle Moylan, son of Dan and Brenda Moylan. Kyle's been on the honor roll for 4 years and has 4 academic letters. He's a member of Advanced Marketing, the vice president of the Caddy Shack, has been for 2 years, and is a member of the Young Republicans Club. After graduation, Kyle plans to attend either the University of Nebraska or Kansas State University to major in business or engineering. Congratulations, Kyle, on your Homecoming King nomination.
Our fourth Queen candidate is Isabella Loya, daughter of Shane and Mary Helen Loya. Isabella is a 4-year member of the Jaguar soccer and tennis teams, earning 3 varsity letters in each sport. She has also been a member of National Honor Society for 2 years, National English Honor Society for 2 years, Student Leadership Team for 2 years, Jaguar Leadership Corps for 2 years, HOSA for 2 years, and has 4 academic letters. After Mill Valley, Isabella plans to major in pre-dentistry but is still undecided on which college she will attend. Congratulations, Isabella, on your Homecoming Queen nomination.
Our fifth King candidate is Ben Whelan, son of Jeff and Jennifer Whelan. Ben is the editor-in-chief of Mill Valley News and is a member of Student Council, Youth Refugees, Quiz Bowl, Sunrise Movement Shawnee, and Young Democrats of Mill Valley. After graduation, Ben plans to major in psychology with a minor in political science, but is still undecided on which school he will attend. Congratulations, Ben, on your Homecoming King nomination.
Our fifth Queen candidate is Avery Ratowski, daughter of Neil and Heather Ratowski. Avery has played varsity tennis for 4 years and varsity soccer for 2 years. She has also been a member of Envy Outfitters, has 4 academic letters, 4 athletic letters, and is active in community service. After graduation, Avery plans to attend the University of Arkansas to major in pre-dentistry. She has plans to someday open her own dental practice and travel around the world providing dental care to those in need. Congratulations, Avery, on your Homecoming Queen nomination.
Our final King candidate is Quentin Thomas Wittenauer, son of April and Robert Wittenauer. Quentin has been a member of the football team for 4 years, the basketball team for 3 years, and the track team for 1 year. He is a member of the 2019 state championship football team and was named Hy-Vee Football Player of the Week. After Mill Valley, he plans to play collegiate football and major in business, but is undecided on which school he will attend. Congratulations, Quentin, on your Homecoming King nomination.
Our final Queen candidate is Catherine Weigel, daughter of Jason and Angela Weigel. Catherine has been on the basketball team for 4 years and the soccer team for 4 years and has earned 2 varsity letters for each sport. She has been a member of Student Council for 4 years, Student Leadership Team for 2 years, Jaguar Leadership Corps for 2 years, and National Honor Society for 2 years. Catherine is the Vice President of the Young Republicans of America Club and is the varsity basketball team captain. After graduation, she plans to attend Kansas State University to major in architectural engineering. Congratulations, Catherine, on your Homecoming Queen nomination.
At this time, we would like to welcome back last year's Homecoming King and Queen, Ben Stove and Ashlyn Dempsey, who will be crowning this year's royalty. Your 2020 Homecoming King is Quentin Wittenauer.
Your 2020 Homecoming Queen is Eleanor Boone.
Lydia doing? My son David.
Thank you all for coming this evening, and congratulations again to all of our homecoming candidates.
Afraid to grab a sandwich, please.
No matter what your goals are, competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's back to school time, and at Academy, your favorite brands are all in play. Like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, Crocs, Puma, and the North Face. Bring on the fun and get out there. Whether you're playing for the home team or perfecting your game at home, at Academy, we'll bring the fun to you. Buy online and pick up curbside or in-store and get free shipping on orders over $25.
Gear up at Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Whether we're rising to meet a moment or the moment comes to meet us, we make our mark by showing up for our team. And when we do, we build something special. We become something bigger, more than something that can be defined on a map. We become a community with a shared understanding that when we rise together, we rise higher. Community America, powering the rise of Kansas City.
No matter what your goals are, competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
And we're back with you here at Mill Valley High School. About 5 minutes left until we kick off the third quarter. Going to take it some scores, some area scores. Halftime score, Olathe West 14, Shawnee Mission South 0. Shawnee Mission West 10, Shawnee Mission North 7. Baser up over Lansing 26-13. Leavenworth and DeSoto all tied up at half. Eudora 14 down by 7 to Paola 21-14. Lewisburg 21, Ottawa 0. Piper, Spring Hill all tied up at 7. Bishop Miege 21, Bishop Carroll out of Wichita 42. 42-21 over Miege.
Wow.
Holton 34, Rock Creek 7. Omaha West Side 21, St. Thomas Aquinas 0. Halftime score.
Wow.
Hayden Wildcats 0 against Perry Lecompton 0. Blue Valley and a tight one with Bill Valley Southwest leading by 2, 14-12. Blue Valley West 14, Blue Valley North 6. St. James up 21-0 over Shawnee Heights. Again, right here at Jaguar Stadium. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10.
What's that Gardner-Edgerton score, Sean?
Well, David Smith, the Gardner-Edgerton score is 24-21, halftime score.
Wow.
Gardner's up by 3.
Thought that'd be a good game.
And maybe the marquee game happening in Kansas tonight, Lawrence against Olathe North. Lawrence up by 7, 14-7 at halftime. Wow. So a number of great games happening, certainly in Kansas tonight. A couple of the more high-profile games over on the Missouri side. Lee Seminole 7, Park Hill 7. Blue Springs over Blue Springs South, 21-13. Liberty North is besting Lee Summit West, 14-8. Ray-Pec over Liberty, 14-7. North Kansas City is up over Oak Park, 7-0. Staley 35, St. Joe Central 0. Park Hill 20, Lee Summit 17. Belton 24, William Crispin 7. Truman 14, Fort Osage 0. Green Valley 7, Raytown Blue Jays 7. Harrison up big over, well, not anymore, 48-34 over Winnetonka. That's they're going to be over 100 points before they know it. Smithville 43, Ruskin 7. And we have Maryville over Savannah. I know a lot of you interested in that game, 26-9.
What was the Ray-Pec?
Shawnee Mission Northwest is up 21-24 right now. So we have some great games happening across the metro area and throughout both Kansas and Missouri. You had a question there, David Smith?
Ray more peculiar. They beat Rockhurst earlier this year. How's their season?
What about a field goal?
Field goal? No. First down.
First down field goal.
Ray more peculiar is up 14-7 against Liberty Blue Jays. Wow.
You know, I don't know where they're going to have us next week or the week after, but I just hope for your sake, David Smith, that somewhere along the line this year we're going to see a first down field goal.
Oh, we already saw one tonight, Sean. That's already happened. I don't need to see it again.
That's kind of cheating. You know, there was just no time left. I'm talking about, 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
5 minutes.
You know, they're at the 2-yard line, first and goal. You know what? Let's break out the Dave Smith special. We're going to kick the 3.
That last story was brought to you by Sean Brewer, where we don't let facts get in the way of a great story.
There you go. 27-10 Mill Valley over Olathe East. And we will be right back for the second half kickoff.
powering the rise of Kansas City.
And David Smith, what are your thoughts on the first half of play? What stands out to you the most?
Jaguars definitely made an adjustment on the defensive line, plugged up that middle. Aiden Schaefer, Ethan Kramer, Pete Jansen creating havoc. Cole Cooper creating havoc.
Cole Cooper.
At number 91.
That's right.
Cody Moore. Doggone it. Thank you, Sean,
There
for
you go.
that. Cody Moore.
Tomato,
6
tomato.
foot 207, 11, third-year junior.
Apologize to the Moore family, if you would.
I was told there was going to be pictures here this evening, Sean. There's no pictures. Oh, wait, there they are, down there. And kickoff.
Tennis kickoff. Going left to right, north to south. Going to be a touchback. First and 10, Hawks from their own 20-yard line. Some of the first half stats. The time of possession was in favor of Olathe East, about 13 and a half minutes to 9 and a half for Mill Valley. As we started to talk about earlier in the first half, penalties really haven't been a factor, but we had a couple of unsportsmanlikes on both teams.
Get a little chippy down there.
Olathe, 2 penalties for 20 yards, and Mill Valley 3 for 30. First and 10, Hawks from their own 20. Junior quarterback Justin Bergeron, hands off to Fountain. Fountain looking for a little room on the right side, but he's got none, and he's lost a couple as well. They're going to give him progress. Well, even though he was pushed back, looks like they're going to spot it around the 18. So a total loss of 2 on the play and make it 2nd and 12.
Couldn't get outside there. Pete Jansen did a good job containing that left end. Host of Jaguars came up, made the tackle.
Morel Fountain, leading rusher for the Hawks in the first half, gets the ball again off the left side, and he is brought down for another loss. The Jags defense coming to play, starting the second half here at Jaguar Stadium.
Cole Clotter did not make that tackle, but he pushed that running back to the outside. I believe that was Blake Martin to come up and make that tackle. I'm going to bring up about a 3rd and 12 for Olathe East. I'm not sure they're going to get this play off in time. I think they're going to have to burn a timeout. Not sure they got that. I believe it's going to be a delay of game. Yep, delay of game. They didn't get the personnel in they needed. Kind of push back the Olathe East Hawks. Back another 5. It's going to be a 3rd and really long. Sean has stepped away to help with the camera. We are back on.
Oh, I'm back.
He's back.
Back here, and speaking of back, the Hawks are pushed all the way back to their 7-yard line. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw deep. He's looking. He's pointing for a receiver. He has a receiver just beyond the first down marker, but I'm not sure if they're going to call it a completion. In fact, they are. Fantastic throw and catch. Great pass by Bergeron. Not sure who was the receiver on that.
Darius Bibbs.
Darius Bibbs, the all-star returner for the Hawks, makes a fantastic catch on the far side. First and 10 Hawks from their own 31-yard line. After a couple of negative yardage plays, they're able to get a lot of positive yards that time. Bergeron takes a snap. He's got a receiver on the other side, and they're going to call it incomplete. Looks like it hit the ground. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Trying to get the junior quarterback out in the flat. He has no time in the pocket.
2nd and 10 from the 31. 9:55 left in the third quarter. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. Bergeron and Fountain in the backfield. 2 tight end set. Receiver in motion. And it looks like Bergeron calling his own number. Trying to get to the left side. Going to give him 3 on the play.
A tackle made on the play from number 20 for the Jaguars.
Number 20 is Cole James Clowder.
Cole James Clowder.
One of the standout defenders for the Jags. His offer box is filling up by the day from what Coach Appleby's been telling us.
Offer box.
Aquanauts.
Offer box.
3rd and 7 for the Hawks. Bergeron takes the snap, hands off to Fountain, and Fountain's got a little bit of room. And he is out beyond the first down marker. Going to spot him down at around the 45-yard line. That was Brandon Luce with just a pancake bulldozer play on the Jaguar defender to free Fountain.
Fountain just
for the
followed
first
him.
Down carry.
Followed him through the hole and
trips to the far side. Single back set in the pistol. Bergeron calling his own play. Takes the snap. Wants to pass. He's got a receiver over the middle. That's number 87 for the Hawks. Nice reception by Kyle Martin. 6-foot junior tight end.
3rd-year junior, Sean.
3rd-year junior out of Olathe, Kansas.
Olathe East.
Pride of Olathe, Kansas. Pride of Prairie View Elementary.
2-step drops. He's getting rid of that ball quick.
Bergeron wants a receiver out of the outstretched arms of Peyton Geisler. Senior receiver, 6 foot, 151. Good athletic play, just couldn't quite get up for the reception.
He threw off his back foot there. He got pressure from Kramer and Schaefer up the middle again.
8:16 left in the third quarter. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. 3rd and 4 from the Jaguar 49-yard line. Quarterback, audible at the line, pistol, hands off to Fountain up the middle, and he's got nothing. Nothing at all. It's going to bring up 4th down. We'll see what...
Sean, I'm going to give you one guess who's in the middle of that tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I'm going to guess it was big 61.
61 is correct.
61 for the Jags. That is Ethan Kramer, state champion wrestler, according to David Smith.
That's wrestler, not wrestler.
Wrestler. Wrestlers like the WWE, yes?
He is a fan, I've been told. Aren't we all?
Is he your wife's son as well? Nice punt
Nice
by the
punt.
Hawks. Looks like it's going to be down inside the 10. Going to be down around the 3-yard line of the Jags. So the Jags are going to have 97 yards of green in front of them until they get to pay dirt. See Mr. Whitnauer in the huddle.
Yeah, I don't think Quinn's still... I think if they can get away with giving him another week of rest, they're going to take advantage of it.
Looks like he's still walking around a little bit gingerly.
It does. He is suited up this week. I think he could go if he was called upon, but...
I'm sure he'd like to go.
Oh, I'm sure they're...
Being a little bit cautious. 7:31 left in the third quarter. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. Mill Valley starting from deep in their own territory, the 3-yard line. Marsh in his own end zone. And we have a flag on the play. Somebody a little bit jumpy.
The Jaguars were a little anxious to start the second half.
So that'd be half the distance. Push him back a little bit more. Wait for the call.
I'd like to think
You'd like to think?
I'd like to
I
think.
would too sometimes, David.
I'm going to try to remember who I'm supposed to thank for that wonderful food that was given to us today.
That would be one of the Mill Valley supporters. I think it was Linda Roth
Roth.
Beth Collins.
And Beth Collins, wife
Better
of
half of
Rob Collins.
Rob Collins. We have a lot of broadcast royalty, and there is Jacob Hartman. He's at the 30, the 35, and he's just tripped up at the 37-yard line of the Jags. 35-yard run by Jacob Hartman. First down, Mill Valley.
Hey, that's the first time in a long time that I've ever seen Jacob Hartman get caught from behind. I thought he was gone, but Justin Fountain with a nice tackle there for the Olathe East Hawklets.
Hawks.
Hawks, you know.
Hand off to Hartman again, right up the middle, the 50, the 45, and Jacob Hartman having his way against the Hawk defense. First down, Mill Valley at the Hawk 40-yard line. Mill Valley hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. They feel the momentum. They want to keep it going right now. Clock's a ticking. 7:04 left in the third quarter. Another handoff to Hartman. Right up the middle. Another nice gain of about 7 yards.
So he just followed that interior line.
We talk about the bell cow, David Smith, and at least for tonight, that is Mr. Jacob Hartman.
17. Got a Aiden Jacobs is in the ball game now at wide receiver.
Two tight end set. Single back. Hartman in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to him. Hartman over the right side. Just tripped up shy of the 25-yard line of the Hawks. Nice play by number 29, Justin Fountain.
Nice. Been on the tackle the last 3 plays. Hartman just get past him. I think it's been all Jacob Hartman so far, Sean. From the 3 to the 26. All Hartman. All Hartman all day.
All the time. First and 10 Jags from the Hawk 26-yard line. Cooper Marsh waits for the snap. He keeps it, and he had a little jump pass over the right side to number 5, Kendrick Jones.
The play took a long time to develop.
We got a little yellow on the field.
The back judge is talking to a couple of the Olathe East interior linemen. May have been a hands to the face. See if I can watch it on the 810 Varsity replay.
Nathaniel Maganga coming in for the Hawks.
Sam Hecht. There we go. Sam Hecht, and that's number 8. Lincoln Carranza got into a little extra fisticuffs. Looks like Carranza got up.
Conference here at the 22-yard line.
I think it was probably going to be. I mean, I didn't see any advantage from either player. They both kind of just kept going till the whistle and just a tad bit after. I think they may just call this a dead ball foul and move on.
Replay.
810varsity.com, Sean.
That we are. 810varsity.com. Sean Brewer, David Smith, Jeff Broadbent. Glad you're with us this evening as we wait the official conference to wrap up.
It just takes too long.
There we go. Well, as you can hear by the exasperated Mill Valley friends.
Friends?
So
they're going to call that
here, are we not?
They're going to call that a dead ball foul, so no harm, no foul.
Well, it was. In fact, there were 2 fouls, David, but
no harm,
maybe in your world there wasn't. Now we're going to talk about a little bit more.
I believe they're talking about one player giving the other player the business.
Cooper Marsh making a case.
That's team captain stepping up for his teammates.
And we're going to wait for the official to come over and talk with Coach Appleby. We've got some people on the Mill Valley sideline making themselves heard. Not sure some of it's repeatable on the radio.
No.
5:41 left in the third quarter. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. And we are getting closer to resuming play.
We're going to go share the story with the Olathe East coach, I believe.
All right, like a big old game of telephone. And Coach Appleby out on the field. Wants to have another little conversation with his quarterback.
I think this more has to do with the extracurricular activities that were going on after the play. Cooper just kind of be the messenger to the huddle, tell the boys to clean things up.
First-year coach Courtney Porter, bending the ear of the official right now. Coach Porter played for 3 years in high school, 4 years in college, and then 3 years of semi-pro ball. Been a coach in the Johnson County Sunflower area for the last several years. He is only the third head coach of Olathe East. More on that in a second.
We're going to play football, Sean.
And I think we're going to be back to play. How about that? We've got a ball game.
Back to you, Bob.
27-10, 5:27 left in the third quarter. Second down and about 4 to go for the Jags. Hand off to Hartman. He's at the 15, the 10. Tripped up at about the 9-yard line. Jacob Hartman, another tough run for a Mill Valley first down.
Justin Fountain on the tackle.
Great stop by Justin Fountain once again.
Been 3 open field tackles he's had on this drive.
Well coached young man. Broke down real well for that tackle.
Did break down. I was going to say the same. Great minds, Sean. Great minds.
Well.
Or our minds.
Well. Oh, boy. Marsh takes the snap, and he hands it off to Hartman. And he was pulled down from behind by Zayden Maraquin for the Hawks. Another flag on the field.
It's on the opposite side of the field. Not really sure.
Pretty sure it's still a flag.
Came from the line judge.
They're all kind of talking, and we've got a readjustment of the flag. Not really sure.
I'm not sure what that call was.
He was trying to spot a fumble, but the back judge moved his flag a couple of yards forward.
He's got to call legal block in the back there, but it was in the interior of the line. I'm watching the replay. There was a block in the back, but it was within the legal zone of blocking in the back.
Clock still running, 4:45. 27-10, Mill Valley.
Quarter's moving by fast. A lot of running.
A lot of running plays. Great insight there.
Thank you.
1st and 24 for the Jags.
No walking.
Single back set. Marsh wants to throw, scrambles out of the pocket, and he is brought down from behind. Shoestring tackle. Another fantastic tackle by number 35, Joe Zinn. Mr. Zinn has been all over the field tonight, making plays just like that one.
Very quick inside linebacker. Not really a big backer, but definitely
big enough tonight.
That had a lot to do with his speed, but shoestring tackle.
27-10, 3:52 left in the third quarter. Mill Valley over Olathe East. Marsh waits for the handoff. And he's got a receiver over the middle. That's Kendrick Jones. And he's going to be brought down just inside the 10-yard line. And another first down.
I'm not real happy with that spot. He rolled on top of the Olathe East tackler and got down almost to the 5-yard line. They're going to mark this ball, I believe, around the 8.
So based on that catch, Kendrick Jones is kind of a determined young man after kind of a shaky first half.
Couple drops.
He didn't drop that one.
No, he did
not.
Marsh
steps back. He's looking for a receiver, and he's getting a lot of pressure. He throws it away,
That was almost picked.
And almost intercepted. Great hustle
Joey Grooms
by the
with
Hawks by Joey Grooms.
Sean, believe
5'8.5", fourth-year senior.
I believe they're going to kick a field goal, Sean.
Well, sure they would, right?
4th down.
4th and 7. In field goal formation. Cooper Marshall holder. The ball's going to be spotted around the 15-yard line. Tennant looking for his second field goal of the night. And it is blocked. It is tipped at the long, and it is no good.
Sure, exactly. I mean, Chris kind of came forward before that snap. Didn't have really the timing down. We'll check the replay here, see if anybody got a piece of that.
And how are you watching that replay?
That's it's coming, Sean. It's
That's 810varsity.com.
810varsity.com.
Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Glad to have you.
I'd say thank you to a couple fans last week that sent some nice messages to our boss. Yeah, Chris just mishit that.
1st and 10 Hawks from the 20-yard line. Austin Bergeron. Mikhail Fountain. Bergeron passes out to the far side. Just shy of a first down, or are they going to give it to him? To Darius Bibbs.
That was a nice play.
Athletic wide receiver, 5'11 senior.
Bergeron rolled out to the right, had plenty of time to make that pass. Nice route by Bibbs. First down.
Bergeron and Fountain in the backfield. Jags showing blitz. And they're going to bring him. And they have Bergeron down for a loss of about a yard.
So linebacker Drew Powers on the blitz, blitz
Drew
there.
Powers. The Drew Powers show. Back at it again. 2:37 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 11.
A lot of running.
From their own 30-yard line for Olathe East. Well, yeah, a lot of running in this football game.
Football.
Is there also a lot of running in soccer?
Don't know. Don't watch soccer.
2nd and 11. Bergeron and Fountain in the backfield. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw. He's got a receiver on the right side. Once again, he makes connection with Darius Bibbs. 2 fantastic grabs by Mr. Bibbs on this drive. First down, Hawks.
Good job by that Olathe Hawk offensive line, giving Bergeron time to roll out to the right, hit Bibbs. Another first down for Olathe East.
1st and 10 Hawks. Ball on their own 43. Down to Mill Valley, 10-27. Snap back. Bergeron passes over the middle and another completion. Bergeron making connection this time with Jason Skoma.
Well, he just got that ball over the outstretched hands of Drew Powers. Powers almost picked that off.
Skoma, a 6-foot sophomore.
Driving the ball down the field.
1st and 10 from the Hawks in Mill Valley territory. Handoff to Fountain right at the middle. Might have gained a yard. Brought down by number 10, Colton Jagan.
Colton looked a little tired of this drive. Big hit. Drew Powers
Olathe
subs.
East taking their time. 18 seconds left in the play clock. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Trips to the near side. Bergeron waits for the snap. Takes it, looks over the middle. He's got a receiver and threw it just a little bit behind him. That was Jason Skoma. Looking to go 2 for 2 on this drive.
Cole Clotter on the coverage there. Nice job, Cole. I think got a hand in there. Cole step for step.
Senior safety for the Jags, covers a lot of territory, one of the fastest players and one of the most athletic players on the team.
Played with a broken hand the last 2 games of the season. A lot of people remember that. Broke it in that sub-state final.
If they didn't, they do now. 3rd down, 9 to go for the Hawks. From the 42-yard line of the Jags. Hawks trying to keep the drive alive. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw, and he's not going to be able to. He's brought down again. This time it's number 91 for the Jags.
Cody Moore.
Mr. Cody Moore.
Tell you what, Cody Moore got the sack, but Pete Jansen and Ethan Kramer applied the pressure there. Made the junior quarterback step up, and Cody finished it.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 9 from the 42-yard line of the Jags. And the offense is staying on the field. 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Twins to the near side. Single back set. Bergeron takes a snap. He wants to throw. He's got a receiver on the right side. It's complete. And he's down to the 20. Bowls his way down to the 15-yard line. Finally brought down. 1st down, Hawks. Fantastic play. Bergeron showing his athleticism once again and escaping the wrath of the Mill Valley defensive line.
He took a pop on that one. He got rid of it. Bibbs made a nice job, came back for the ball.
Bergeron right now trying to compose himself, hands on his knees, wait for the play call.
I'm not sure who got him, but they hit him hard. Like Schaefer.
1st and 10. Olathe East. Bergeron takes a snap, rolls out, has a receiver on the left, just underthrows. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hawks. Good coverage on the play.
Pass was intended to Peyton Geisler. It's going to do it for the
coverage
3rd quarter.
by number 23.
Is that Lucas Pringle?
Is that Lucas Pringle?
It was Lucas Pringle.
Lucas
I
Pringle.
haven't called his name out tonight, and that's sometimes a good thing.
And that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter. As we enter the 4th quarter, Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10, and we will be right back on 810varsity.com.
The next level? Participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
And we're back with you here to start the 4th quarter. Mill Valley up 27-10 over Olathe East.
Cody Moore trailing that
driving. Olathe East putting together another real nice drive.
So
started from deep in their own territory. Benefit of a couple of penalties.
Darius Bibbs has done a nice job. Not sure where he was at in the first half, but boy.
3rd and 13 for the Hawks. Ball spotted at the 19 of Mill Valley. Bergeron takes a snap. He's under pressure. He gets away, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Mill Valley. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 40. Steps out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Dalton Harvey. Dalton
Harvey with the interception.
Yeah, I don't
Dalton
know.
drive killer Harvey. And we have a little bit of yellow on the field.
You see a guy's number, you just don't block him. And we had to, on the return, somebody blocked right in the back.
The droid spotter, Jeff Broadbent, helping us out with the call.
I'm going to give you 2 guesses. Who applied pressure on the quarterback to cause that interception? I'm going to give you 1 guess, Sean. Who's that going to be? I'm just going to tell you, it's Ethan Kramer again, number 61. I couldn't
61.
wait. I couldn't wait. Good pressure from the middle of the line there.
Just like a lot of coaches in the area, can't wait to offer that young man, trying to get him on their campus to play on Saturdays.
Offer box.
Offer box. I think it's a cell phone case manufacturer. 11:02 left in the game. At least in regulation. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. Mill Valley is going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 2 tight end set. For Marsh, waits for the snap. Hartman to his right. Marsh passes over the middle, and he's got a receiver.
Oh.
And that was Hartman out around the 20-yard line. Great coverage by number 29.
Justin Fountain.
Justin Fountain again making plays. He might have come up a little bit, limp there.
I think he got his hand in there to knock that ball out. He might have jammed a few fingers there. Let's hope he's okay. He's definitely been a thorn in Jacob Hartman's stats side. I just made that up.
Speaking of stats, Jacob Hartman, 14 attempts for 114 yards, averaging just over 8 yards a carry and a touchdown tonight. Cooper Marsh takes a snap, another handoff to Hartman up the middle. Gain of about 2.
Give him a couple.
Up 3rd and a long 8 for the Jags from their own 47.5-yard line. Cooper Marsh on the day, 6 rushes, 58 yards, and a touchdown.
Jaguars are mixing in a few
runs.
No, other wide receivers. Lake Williams is in over there at the right wide receiver position.
Cooper Marsh, 12 and 19 for 217 yards and a touchdown pass. Marsh takes a snap. He wants to pass. He's got a receiver. That's Napoli on the left side. Pushed out of bounds by John Horton for the Hawks. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Jaguars. Mill Valley in Hawks territory again. 10:08 left in regulation. 27-10 Mill Valley.
Nice pickup there.
Marsh, Hartman, I formation. Twins to the far side. Marsh takes a snap, hands it off to Hartman. Hartman's got it, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Jacob Hartman, touchdown, Mill Valley. Jacob Hartman.
They're going to call a flag on Sam Heck for pancaking a guy in the back. That's just... There was no holding there. Sam just dominated his player and took him to the ground. They're going to call holding. They've got another flag as well.
We're going to put a pin in on that one, and we're going to bring it all back.
That was the head referee on that hold on Sam Hecht, but I'm telling you, there's just no holding there. I just didn't see it.
Well, I'm not seeing a zebra outfit on you, so unfortunately.
Well, I mean, when you dominate a player as much as Heck does, I think they just missed the fact that he's just a dominating offensive lineman.
You know, we've had the good fortune of calling a couple other Mill Valley games this year, and pretty sure that's not the first time we've seen that called.
No, he got called for blocking somebody out of bounds, which I guess that's the blindside block. He blocked too hard.
9:56 left in regulation. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10. First and a very long, what are we going to call it, about 20 for the Jags. Marsh has a receiver outside and just a little bit short.
That's Ty Reiches.
Ty Reiches, who last week made a What do we call it? A
A
contortionist.
contortionist.
Catch.
A little upset. We didn't get a little more press on that call.
Yeah.
But we're over it, right?
Are we, though?
I thought
Are
so.
we really?
I thought we were. I guess we're
Speak
not.
for yourself there,
I guess
Smith.
we're not.
2nd and 22 for the Jags. Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. Twins to the near side. Low snap. Hands off to Hartman up the middle. And nothing doing for the senior running back. Brought down just beyond the 45. Yeah, they're going to give him a nice favorable spot at around the 46.5.
The timing was all messed up on that one. Snap was a little low. Gonna make for a long third down here, Sean.
Would now be a good time to kick a field goal, David?
No, Sean, it's only third down.
All right, well, just checking. 9:22
That would be a 70-yard
left,
field goal.
and a heck of a field goal it would be. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Trips to the near side. Single back set. Cooper. Marsh waits for the snap. He's got it. He's looking downfield. And he is a flag on the play. He's got a receiver. And that is Kendrick Jones over the middle. And he's making a nice move. Yards after the catch. He's being pulled down by about 25 different Hawks. What a nice, tough run by the junior wide receiver.
I think they're going to bring that one back. They're going to call holding once again.
Not sure if you can hear that, folks, on your computer screens, your iPads, iPhones, maybe the radio in your garage. But Mill Valley faithful weren't real happy with that call. But like most calls, the lobbying for the fans probably isn't going to be able to change that call.
Get some good video.
So, the ball is now all the way back to the 31-yard line of Mill Valley.
Let's see, that's 10.
That might be the
20.
longest holding penalty in the history of football.
I'm going to need you to take your shoes off, Sean.
I think they're talking about this. I believe the ball was at the 47.5.
36, but sure. 36, that's 14.
Coach Appleby is not happy with that,
24.
certainly, along with the Mill Valley faithful. So here we are, third and about, we're going to call it 40. Third and 40 for the Jags.
What play do you
Marsh
call?
takes the snap, looking to throw. He's got Hartman in the flat, and Hartman is brought down for a little bit of gain. That's going to bring up fourth down for the Jags.
It's like they only brought two there. The two defensive ends kind of stayed put.
And for the first time tonight, Chris Tennant on to punt the ball away.
I'd say it's the first time in a couple of weeks Chris has punted.
Mr. Darius Bibbs back deep for the Hawks. He's made a couple of real nice returns so far this year for the Hawks. Little high snap. Tennant's kick is off. Nice high spiraling kick. Bibbs is going to let that one go. Going to take a nice little Mill Valley bounce. And it's going to be down inside the 15, where the Hawks are going to take over 1st and 10 from about the 13-yard line. 8:07 left in the game. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East, 10.
Nice punt, bad snap. Chris got off a nice kick there. It's a 50-some yard kick, right? 26, 36, 46. It's actually going to be a 61-yard punt for Mr. Tennant.
61-yard punt.
61.
Very nice.
Got a nice roll there.
1st and 10 for the Hawks, starting at their own 14-yard line. Man in motion. Bergeron takes the ball. He's going to run over the left side. Mill Valley faithful wanting a holding call.
Asking where the holding call is for Olathe.
Going to pick up around 3 yards on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. 7:48, 7:47 left in the game. Hawks a little more pep in their step. Bergeron looks to pass. He's got a receiver. And they're going to call it complete. He stayed inbounds. That is going to be reception by Peyton Geisler, 6-foot senior wide receiver for the Hawks.
Nice concentration on his part. The ball was down low, and a nice pickup for his club.
3rd and 1 for the Hawks. 7:14 left in the ball game. Handoff to Fountain out. Correction, the quarterback's going to keep it himself right up the middle, and he's not going to have that first down. In fact, he was probably pushed back maybe a half a yard.
He did not.
That's going to be
motion.
They got a nice spot, but they're still going to be short about 2 yards, and it looks like
we're going to go ahead and punt.
They're coming out with the punt team.
Got to watch
6:48, clock is running. Olathe East down by 17. The defending 5A state champ, Mill Valley Jaguars.
Coach Appleby's making sure everybody watches for the fake.
Olathe East trying to get enough people on the field for the play. A little high snap. It is a punt.
Set up the return.
Nice little punt. Fair catch called for by Jacob Hartman right at midfield, just inside Olathe East territory. That's where Mill Valley is going to start. Their second drive of the fourth quarter. 6:22 left. 27-10. Mill Valley over Olathe East. Olathe East trying to preserve that undefeated season. Trying to go for the first undefeated season in school history. Mill Valley currently 4-2. Looking to make a statement not only to the Sunflower League foes, but also all of 5A in eastern Kansas.
You got to think they're going to keep the ball on the ground here with Hartman. Keep that clock moving. A lot of running, Sean.
A lot of running, yeah. Football.
Running is
David, thanks for the analysis. Hand off to Hartman. He's got a little room on the right side. Picks up about 2. Clock running. 6:15 left in the game. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10.
What was the halftime score, Sean? Was it 27-10? Has there been no scoring in this half?
Well, after the Chris Tennant field goal,
there has been
his second of the game to end the first half.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's where we stay.
No scoring.
Third period, a lot of excitement, but no scoring. Trips to the near side. Marsh hands it off to Hartman. Hartman's guy, he tries to get around the left side, but he's got nothing going. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Jags. Both teams have 3 timeouts left this half. Hartman receiving on the evening. 4 receptions for 124 yards. Averaging, about 31 yards a catch. Touchdown on the night. Cooper Marsh takes the snap. Looks over the middle. And it is batted down right at the line of scrimmage. That's Ryan Shire getting his big mitt in the air and just batting that sucker right to the ground.
Nice call there. Got me a little excited.
Thanks for the analysis there, David. 5:07 left to play in the game. Mill Valley 27. Olathe East 10. 4th and 7 for the Jags. 46-yard line of the Hawks.
Try to get him jump off sides there. Olathe held. Looks like maybe a pooch.
It looks like, Cooper Marsh dropping about 9 yards deep, looking to pooch it a little bit. Nice little punt. Trying to down it inside the 10 once again. And they're waiting. They're going to down it, in fact, inside the 5. And Olathe East, 98 yards to go to pay dirt. After a nice little pooch punt by quarterback Cooper Marsh. 4:54 left in the game. Mill Valley 27, Olathe East 10.
Play's been in Mill Valley's arsenal for a few years. And most teams, actually.
What's that, the run?
The pooch punt.
Okay.
No, not running.
Right.
Although they have...
Well, it is football, so... 1st and 10 Hawks. Deep in their own territory. Quarterback Austin Bergeron starts from his own end zone, hands it off to Fountain. Fountain over the left side has a nice gain of about 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and about 7 for the Hawks.
Hayden Schaefer with a nice tackle there. I think Cody Cody Moore on the stop as well.
As we were talking earlier, Olathe East has only had 3 head coaches in their history. First being Jeff Myers, a longtime Shawnee Mayer for 23 seasons. Jesse Owen coaching for 4, and now Coach Courtney Porter in his first year. Long pass by Bergeron to the sidelines. Under a little bit of pressure, wanted to get rid of that in a hurry.
Not sure if that was a broken play, but Ethan Kramer had no one in front of him. Had an open alley to the quarterback, and he had to get rid of that quick.
In the history of the Sunflower League, there have only been 2 black head coaches. Shawnee Mission Northwest hired Bill Leonard in 1983 and Courtney Porter in his first year right now with the Olathe East Hawks. Coach Porter has never lost a game as head coach. Oh, we've got a pass complete, and it looks like the quarterback is down on the pavement beyond the end zone.
Colton Jagan with tremendous pressure up the middle.
And he is getting up a little bit gimpy. Hands are on his knees, and he's looking for a little bit of a breather.
Good hard hit by Jagan there, nothing dirty.
But the Hawks are facing a 4th and 9 deep in their own territory. 3:40, 3:39 left in the game. 4th and 9, ball on their own 4-yard line.
He's going to take a timeout here. Yep.
Coach Porter calls for the timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. We have Valley players with a little more pep in their step, sensing that they are 3 minutes and 28 seconds away from victory number 5 on the year. Olathe East have 6 Sunflower League championships under their belt, last time in 2010. Been champions 1994, 97, 2003, 5, 8, and 10. Currently atop the Sunflower League standings with Lawrence and Olathe North.
Interesting stat. Austin Bergeron's got 15 attempts at rushing, and he has 0 yards.
Well,
Orel Fountain, 14 attempts, 61 yards, average of 4.4 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. Darius Bibbs, the last couple drives, showing up big time here in the second half. 4 receptions, 69 yards, average of 17.3. Looks like they're going to punt. Shot from the back of his end zone.
that they are. His heels are pretty much on the end line. Hoping the snap isn't too high, and he just barely gets a punt away, and it's a nice punt. In fact, it goes over the head of Jacob Hartman. It's going to roll back to midfield and a little bit beyond. Ball's going to be down at around the 45-yard line of the Jaguars, where they'll take over 1st and 10 with 3:16 left in the game, leading 27-10. A couple of score updates for you. Baser Linwood 33, Lansing 26, Baldwin 23, Santa Fe Trail 20, Tonganoxie 35, Shawnee Mission East 0. Blue Valley North and Blue Valley West are all tied up at 28. Blue Valley leads Blue Valley Southwest 23-10. Gardner Edgerton and Shawnee Mission Northwest in quite a battle. Shawnee Mission Northwest up by 3, 38-35. Olathe North and Lawrence. Lawrence up by 1, 21-20. First and 10. 1st and 10 play for the Jags. Nice pickup up the middle.
About 4.5.
2nd, 4.5.
Marsh still in there, quarterback. Looks like he's going to finish this one.
253, 252. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Hawks. Marsh takes a snap. Looking to throw under a little pressure. He's got a receiver just out of the outstretched arms of Kendrick Jones. Folks, thinking of building that dream home? Preeb Homes has become one of the largest home builder companies in the Kansas City metro area. Preeb Homes is a family-owned, third-generation builder based in Olathe, Kansas. Since 1979, Preeb Homes has built over 5,000 homes in the KC metro. They strive to build quality yet affordable new homes with their professional staff. Check out how to get started at PreebHomesInc.com or call 913-780-3399 and get started today. Handoff to Hartman. He's at the 40, the 35, 30, 25. Jacob Hartman, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Jacob Hartman, Mill Valley.
No flags on the field this time. They're going to give him one of these.
No flags on the field, and the lights are flashing here at Jaguar Stadium. The exclamation point on another victory for the Jags seems imminent. 33-10 over Olathe East, 2:31 left to go in the game.
Okay, just a great job by that left offensive line. Just sealed that edge. Hartman cuts back. Nice run.
Pinning the extra point by Chris Tennant. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 2:31 left in the game. Mill Valley 34, Olathe East 10.
It's going to put Hartman.
Folks, from your hosting solutions to remote worker enablement, SiteWorks will handle your business technology needs. Turn to a local reputable company for answers to your technology questions and implementation challenges. SiteWorks, based here in the Kansas City metro area, will help you and your workforce better navigate the work-from-home waters facing everyone. Disaster recovery, offsite backups, VMware integration, securing your remote workforce, and more. Visit anytime at siteworks.com, CYTEworks.com, or give them a call at 816-272-5246. SiteWorks, proudly supporting local high school sports online broadcast.
Got the first team kicking unit in.
Mill Valley looks most likely, barring a bunch of first down field goal attempts, David. They'll probably go home the victors tonight. Next week, Mill Valley faces Shawnee Mission North team in the process of rebuilding.
So Olathe East got next week.
Couple other updates, score updates. Bishop Carroll out of Wichita 50, Bishop Miege 28. Piper and Spring Hill tied at 7. Paola over Eudora 31-20. Leavenworth and DeSoto all tied up at 21. Olathe West 35, Shawnee Mission South 0.
How about that Gardner Edgerton score? The freshman quarterback out of Gardner impressed me a few weeks back.
Pass is complete to number 87. That's Kyle Martin, big tight end, junior, third-year junior.
It's like Gardner's down by 3, 38-35.
And for one of the games that both of these teams have a little bit of interest in, certainly in the case of Mill Valley for state seedings, that's the St. Thomas Aquinas versus Omaha Westside score. And last report we have is St. Thomas Aquinas 0, Omaha Westside 35. So the Saints go up to Omaha. They're down by 35 to one of the top teams in Nebraska.
Coachable moments.
Coachable moments, indeed.
Catch on that
Thanks
one.
to one of our scoring spotters, Jay Reeder. Appreciate the update. Shawnee Mission Northwest has defeated Gardner Edgerton 38-35.
Nice comeback.
Fantastic
Cougars.
Sunflower League matchup. 3rd and 5 for the Hawks from their own 21. Quarterback scrambles, and he's got nothing. Nothing going.
Ethan
Young
Kramer.
man wearing number 61, who spends as much time in the backfield as he does on his own side of the field, making another play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 5 from their own 21. And Olathe East is bringing out the punt team.
Pulling out the white flag.
34-10 with 1:19, 1:18 left in the game.
That good coverage. Mill Valley backfield there. Coverage sack for Kramer.
This one's going to be fielded by Kendrick Jones, and he is brought down. And he might have been curled around for about About a 1-yard return. Nice stop again by Zaydid Maraquin. Apologize to the Maraquin family if I'm butchering that name, which I probably am, but that's what David Smith told me it was pronounced like, so I'm going with that. 57 seconds left here at Jaguar Stadium in Shawnee, Kansas, where Mill Valley is leading Olathe East 34-10.
I wonder if Jaguars will just go in the victory formation. No, they're going to go ahead and run. I'm going to guess Jacob Hartman.
Probably a good guess, and it is. A handoff to Jacob Hartman, and you know what? He's got a little bit of room on the right side. He's trying to stay in bounds, but doesn't quite get that accomplished. But the clock is still running. 34-10 with about 46 seconds left of the game. A little generous spin by the clock operator. First and 10 Jags from their own 49-yard line. Mill Valley showing an impressive second half, not allowing the ordinarily explosive Olathe East squad to score any points in the second half. Olathe East averaging over 26 points a game and holding their opponents to about 10. Tonight, Mill Valley's got 34. 40 seconds left in the game. Ball's on the 45.
Improve the Jaguar record to 5-2. Olathe East will move to 4-1.
Scoring update. This just in. DeSoto 35, Leavenworth 28. And that's a final, folks. DeSoto with the victory. And that might be the last play of the game here.
That's going to do it.
And that's going to do it here at Jaguar Stadium, where the final score is going to be Mill Valley 34, Olathe East 10. And Sunflower League action. Olathe East been handed the first loss of the season and the first loss under first-year head coach Courtney Porter. Valiant effort by both teams. David Smith, takeaways, thoughts?
Yeah. Another dominant performance by the interior, both offensive and defensive lines of the Jaguars. Jacob Hartman just continues to impress. Mr. Everything, Jacob Hartman.
I think you're exactly right. The second half, we saw kind of a different line out of Mill Valley, certainly. Probably got a little bit of an earful at halftime. All right,
Impressive
thanks for that
performance
analysis,
once again
David.
for Cooper Marsh.
Appreciate everybody joining in with us tonight here on 810varsity.com, where Mill Valley comes out the victors by a score of 34-10 over the Hawks of Olathe East. We thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll join us again next week.
Thank you to Jeff Broadbent, our cameraman.
Jeff Broadbent is the absolute all-star cameraman. Spotter extraordinaire.
Thank you.
And David Smith chiming in on occasion with some nice analysis. I'm Sean Brewer, and thanks again for joining us on 810varsity.com. Again, Mill Valley 34, Olathe East 10.